Welcome to my channel. Close your eyes for just a moment. I have a question for you. How many times have you wanted to speak English but stopped yourself? How many conversations have you stayed silent in because fear took over? How many times have you thought, what if I say it wrong? What if people laugh? Here's what I know about you. You want to speak. You want to be heard. You want freedom. But something inside is holding you back. What if I told you that fluency is not magic? It's not talent. It's a process. And this process becomes easy when you break it into small, simple steps. Today, I will walk with you through exactly what to do, how to do it, and how to keep going even when it feels hard. By the end of this video, you won't just understand fluency, you will know exactly where to start. But first, tell me, have you felt this fear? Comment below, yes or no. Let's go. Chapter 1. Understanding fluency, it's not what you think. Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly. Why do you want to speak English fluently? Close your eyes again for a moment and really think about this. Is it because you want confidence? Is it because you want better opportunities in your career? Is it because you want to express your true thoughts without fear? Is it because you want to feel equal in conversations, not smaller, not silenced? Whatever your reason is, hold it close to your heart. Because here's what I know. This is not just about language. This is about becoming a stronger version of yourself. This is about freedom. When you speak fluently, you are not just speaking words. You are expressing your soul. You are sharing your intelligence. You are showing the world who you really are. And right now, English is the barrier between you and that expression. So remember why you started, because the days will come when it feels hard, and you will need that reason to keep going. Now let me tell you something that most English teachers will not tell you. Fluency is not perfection. It is not speaking fast. It is not knowing every word in the dictionary. Fluency is clarity and confidence. It is understanding and being understood. It is speaking slowly and being respected. It is making mistakes and continuing anyway. Many of you think you need to speak perfectly before you can speak at all. This is the lie that is keeping you silent. You do not need perfect grammar to communicate. You need courage. You do not need fancy words to be understood. You need simple words spoken with confidence. I will give you an example. Someone who speaks, I am going to the store, slowly, clearly, with confidence. They are fluent. Someone who speaks, I shall proceed to the commercial establishment forthwith, perfectly but with hesitation and fear. They are not fluent. Fluency is not about perfection. It is about freedom. It is about moving forward without waiting. And here is the harsh truth many people do not understand. You are waiting. You are waiting to be perfect before you speak. You are waiting to know everything before you try. You are waiting for the right moment, the right confidence, and the right preparation. And in that waiting, your dreams are dying. Your years are passing. Your voice is staying silent. Stop waiting. This is the most important mindset shift you need to make right now. You will never be ready. Ready is a lie. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect preparation. There is only now. And now is enough. Think about how you learned your native language. You did not wait to be perfect. You spoke broken words. You made mistakes. People corrected you gently. You tried again. And one day, you spoke fluently without thinking. You can do this with English too. You have already proven you can learn a language. Your brain already knows how to do this. The only difference is fear. Let me introduce you to 7 beliefs that will make you fluent. These are not opinions. These are truths about how language learning works. First belief: you do not need perfect grammar, you need courage. Second belief: you do not need intensity, you need consistency. 1 hour of study one day and nothing for the next week will not help you. But 15 minutes every single day will transform you completely. Third belief: you do not need to be smart. You need to be willing to be uncomfortable. Growth always feels uncomfortable. Fourth belief: you do not need to sound like a native. You need to be clear. Speak slowly. Open your mouth. Let the words come out. Fifth belief: you do not need many resources, you need discipline. Many people collect videos and lessons but do not practice. That is why they do not improve. Sixth belief: you do not need to compare yourself with others. Some people learn fast, some learn slow. Your journey is your own. Seventh belief: you do not need to be afraid of mistakes because mistakes are proof that you are trying. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. Mistakes are proof that you are becoming fluent. Hold these 7 beliefs inside you. Write them down. Read them every morning. Because your beliefs will guide your actions, and your actions will create your reality. You are not broken. You're not too old. You're not too far behind. You are ready right now to begin this journey. Chapter 2: The Foundation: Why Listening Comes Before Speaking. Before a child speaks, a child listens. This is not a coincidence. This is how the human brain is designed to learn language. A baby hears thousands and thousands of hours of language before speaking one single word. The baby hears the rhythm. The baby hears the sounds. The baby hears the emotions in the voice. And only after months and months of listening does the baby begin to make sounds. Does the baby speak perfect sentences on day 1? No, but the foundation of listening was already there. This is what most English learners get wrong. You want to speak before you have listened. You want to run before you have walked. And that is why you struggle. That is why you feel stuck. You are trying to speak without building the listening foundation first. So let me tell you something very clearly. Before you can speak English fluently, you must listen to English deeply. But listening is not passive. Listening is not just having music play in the background while you do other things. That will not help you. Listening is active. Listening is training your ear. Listening is teaching your brain to recognize sounds, rhythm, and patterns. When you listen actively, you are not just hearing words. You are learning how the words connect. You are learning how native speakers pause. You are learning where they put stress and emphasis. You are learning the music of the language. This is powerful. This is the foundation that makes speaking natural later. So when I say listen, I mean really listen. I mean focus. I mean pay attention. Now, what should you listen to? This is important. Do not listen to complicated lectures. Do not listen to fast English. Do not listen to academic discussions. That will frustrate you. That will make you want to quit. Listen to simple English. Listen to short sentences. Listen to slow speech. For example, listen to something like, I am going to the market. Listen carefully. Notice the sound of each word. Notice how I sounds. Notice how am sounds. Notice how the words connect together. Do not rush. Just listen. Let your ear get familiar with the sound. This is the first step. This is where everything begins. Let me give you more examples of what to listen to. Listen to simple conversations between two people. Listen to someone describing their daily routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast, I go to work. Listen to simple stories. Listen to someone talking about their family. Listen to instructions. Listen to greetings. Listen to people talking about food, weather, and hobbies. Simple, everyday topics. The key is simplicity and clarity. You want to hear English spoken slowly and naturally, not rushed and complicated. When you listen to this kind of English every day, something magical begins to happen inside your brain. Your ear becomes trained. Your brain begins to recognize patterns. Without you even realizing it, you are learning. Now, here is the truth about consistency that will change your life. Do not study for 1 hour one day and then nothing for the next 3 days. That will not work. Your brain needs repetition. Your brain needs daily contact with the language. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. 15 minutes every single day will transform you more than 1 hour one day a week. Why? Because your brain is like a muscle. When you use a muscle every day, it becomes strong. When you use a muscle one day and then rest for a week, it becomes weak again. The same is true with language. Every day you listen, your brain gets stronger at understanding English. Every day you skip, your progress gets weaker. So, commit to this. Even 10 minutes is enough. Even 15 minutes is enough. But it must be every day. Let me create a listening schedule for you that is simple and achievable. Morning time. Listen for 10 minutes while you drink tea or coffee. You can listen while getting ready. You can listen while commuting. Afternoon time, listen for another 10 minutes. Maybe while you are working or cooking or doing chores. You do not need special circumstances. You do not need to sit alone in silence. You can listen while living your life. Evening time. Listen for another 10 minutes before you sleep. This is powerful because your brain processes information while you sleep. So you are listening, then your brain continues working while you rest. That is 30 minutes total per day. 30 minutes every single day. If you do this, I promise you, in 3 months, your understanding will be completely different. In 6 months, you will not recognize how much you have improved. Now imagine this moment. You are watching English content, and something happens that has never happened before. You understand without translating. Someone speaks and you do not need to translate to your native language. The meaning comes directly to your brain. You understand naturally. Do you know what that moment feels like? It feels like freedom. It feels like a door opening. That moment is coming for you. But it comes through listening. So start listening today. Start with 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. That is all. Your fluency is being built right now, word by word, sound by sound. Keep listening. Chapter 3. Speaking Courage, Breaking the Silence Barrier. You have listened. You have prepared. You have built the foundation. Now comes the part that terrifies you. Now comes speaking. I know what you are thinking. I know the fear that is rising inside you right now. What if I sound stupid? What if my accent is wrong? What if people laugh at me? What if I say something completely incorrect? These are real fears. These are deep fears. And I want you to know that every single person who has ever learned a language has felt these exact same fears. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are human. But here is what I need you to understand. This fear is not a sign to stop. This fear is a sign to go forward. Growth always feels uncomfortable. When you are growing, you should feel scared. When you are growing, you should feel vulnerable. That means you are doing it right. Think about a child learning to walk. The child is terrified. The child falls. The child cries. But the child keeps trying. The child does not say, "I am too afraid. I will never walk." No. The child keeps getting up. The child keeps trying. And one day, the child walks without thinking. You are that child now. You are learning to walk in English. You will feel scared. You will stumble. That is okay. That is exactly what is supposed to happen. So take a deep breath and prepare yourself. Because what I am about to teach you is simple, but it is powerful. The first thing you must do is speak with what you have already listened to. Do not try to create new sentences yet. Do not try to be creative. Just repeat. When you listen to, "I am going to the market," do not stay silent. Speak it. Say it aloud. I am going to the market. Say it again. I am going to the market. Do not worry about mistakes. Do not worry about your accent. Your tongue is learning. Your mouth muscles are learning how to make these sounds. Your brain is adjusting to this new language. This is how fluency begins. At first, you will feel strange. You will feel shy. Your voice may shake. You may feel embarrassed even though you are alone. That is normal. That is exactly what should happen, because you are breaking old patterns. Your mouth has only spoken your native language. Now you are teaching it something new. Be patient with yourself. Stay with it. Now let me teach you the power of small sentences. This is where everything changes. Many people try to speak big, difficult sentences. They fail. They feel embarrassed. They stop trying. Do not do that. Start impossibly small. Say, "I am tired." That is it. 3 words. Say it again. I am tired. Now say, I am happy. Now say, I like tea. Now say, I like water. Now say, I am learning English. These are simple sentences. These sentences have maybe 3 to 5 words each. But listen to me. These small sentences build strong foundations. One brick at a time creates a strong house. You do not build a house by trying to place the roof first. You build it brick by brick. The same is true with English. Start with small sentences. Master them. Feel comfortable with them. Then slowly add more words. Then slowly make your sentences longer. But start small. Start so small that you feel a little silly. That is the right size. Now I want to introduce you to the mirror technique. This might feel strange, but trust me on this. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. Make eye contact with yourself. Now speak. Say, "My name is." Say, "I live in." Say, "I am learning English." Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Do not rush. You may laugh at yourself. That is okay. That is actually beautiful. You are being vulnerable with yourself. You are taking yourself seriously. This is your practice ground. This is your safe place. Nobody is watching. Nobody is judging. It is just you and yourself. So speak freely. Make mistakes. Correct yourself. Try again. This mirror is your best friend right now. Because in the mirror, you can be imperfect. In the mirror, you can be learning. And once you become comfortable speaking to yourself, speaking to others becomes easier. Now, let me address the judgment that is living inside your head. Right now, you are imagining people laughing at you. You are imagining people correcting you. You are imagining embarrassment. But let me ask you something. If you saw a child learning to speak English, would you laugh at that child? Would you mock that child? No. You would smile. You would encourage. You would say, "Good job," even if the pronunciation was wrong. So why are you so hard on yourself? Why do you judge yourself so harshly? Change this right now. Instead of saying, "I am afraid to speak," say, "I am learning to speak." Instead of saying, "I will sound stupid," say, "I am trying to improve." This small change in your words will change everything, because what you say to yourself becomes your reality. Now let me tell you about mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are progress. For example, you say, "He go to school." You pause. You realize, "He goes to school." Good. You just learned something. That mistake made you better. That mistake is building your fluency. Do not let people's laughter stop you. People laugh when they do not understand your courage. You are trying. You are growing. That matters more than anything. So speak even if it is broken. Broken English is better than silent English. "I go market yesterday" is better than complete silence. Because when you speak, you are moving forward. When you stay silent, you are staying stuck. So speak. Make mistakes. Learn, improve. One sentence at a time, you are becoming fluent. Chapter 4. Thinking in English, the hidden skill that changes everything. Right now, this is what is happening inside your head when you try to speak English. You think something in your native language. Then you translate it to English. Then you speak it. This process takes time. This process creates confusion. This process makes your speech slow and unnatural. Do you know why? Because you are doing two things at once. You are thinking and you are translating. Your brain is working twice as hard. Your mouth is moving slowly because your brain is still translating. This is the translation trap. And this is why many people never become fluent. They stay trapped in this cycle of thinking and translating forever. But what if I told you that there is a way to escape this trap completely? What if I told you that there is a hidden skill that will make you fluent faster than anything else? That skill is thinking in English. When you think directly in English, fluency happens naturally. When your brain works in English, your mouth speaks in English without effort. This is the breakthrough. This is where real transformation begins. Let me explain what happens in your brain when you start thinking in English. Right now, your brain has two language systems, one for your native language and one for English. But the English system is weak because you rarely use it for thinking. You only use it when you are forced to speak. So your brain relies on your native language system and then translates. But imagine if you start using the English system every single day for thinking. What happens? Your brain strengthens the English system. Your brain begins to create neural pathways in English. Your brain starts connecting ideas directly in English without translating. This is rewiring your brain. This is literally changing how your mind works. And over time, thinking in English becomes easier. Then it becomes natural. Then it becomes automatic. This is fluency. This is when English stops being a foreign language and becomes a language you actually think in. Now, how do you start? You start impossibly small. You do not try to think complex philosophical thoughts in English. You start with objects. Look around your room right now. See a chair? Think in English. This is a chair. See a door? Think, this is a door. See your phone? Think, this is my phone. See water? Think, this is water. These are baby steps. They feel simple, almost silly. But they are powerful. Because you are training your brain to work in English. You are creating those neural pathways. You are starting to think in English. Do this every single day. Pick different objects. Notice them. Name them in English in your mind. This is the beginning. Then you progress to actions. Look outside. Think. The sun is bright. Think. The weather is hot. Think. The birds are singing. Look at yourself. Think. I am sitting. Think. I am breathing. Think. I am learning. These are still simple, but now you are thinking about things that are happening. You are connecting English words to real experiences. You are not memorizing. You are connecting. This is different. This is deeper. Now move to feelings and opinions. Throughout your day, think about how you feel. When you are happy, think, I am happy. When you are tired, think, I am tired. When you like something, think, I like this. When you do not like something, think, I do not like this. These are personal thoughts. These are your true feelings expressed in English. And the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Then comes the next level. Start thinking about your day in English. When you wake up, think, I woke up early. When you eat breakfast, think, I am eating breakfast. When you go outside, think, I am going to work. When you see a friend, think, I am talking to my friend. When you go to sleep, think, I am going to sleep. You are narrating your life in English. You are not translating from your native language. You are thinking directly about what is happening around you in English. This is powerful. Now, I want to be honest with you. At first, this will feel forced. At first, this will feel slow. At first, you will need to think hard about what you want to say in English. That is normal. Your brain is still learning. But do not give up. Keep thinking in English even when it feels difficult. Because something beautiful is happening inside your brain. You are rewiring it. You are creating new pathways. You are building the English thinking system. Around week 3 or 4, something shifts. Thinking in English becomes easier. You do not need to think so hard anymore. Around week 6 or 7, it becomes even easier. Around month 3, something magical happens. You start thinking in English without trying. You see something and the English word comes to your mind automatically, without translation. You are not trying to think in English anymore. You are just thinking in English. That is the breakthrough moment. That is when fluency becomes real. And then one day, something happens that changes everything. You are speaking to someone and a sentence comes out perfectly. Naturally. Without thinking. Without translating. And you pause for a moment and realize you did not translate. You did not struggle. It just came out. That is your first true moment of fluency. That is when you know you are becoming fluent. And that moment is coming for you. But it only comes when you start thinking in English every single day. So start today. Look at one object. Think one thought in English. Then tomorrow, do it again. Your fluency is being built inside your mind, one thought at a time. Chapter 5. Consistency is king. Building your fluency forever. Everything you have learned in the previous chapters comes down to one thing. One single thing: consistency. This is not exciting. This is not glamorous. This is not something people talk about on social media, but this is the truth. Consistency is more powerful than talent. Consistency is more powerful than intelligence. Consistency is more powerful than resources. Consistency is what separates people who become fluent from people who stay stuck. Let me give you a simple example. Two people start learning English on the same day. Person A studies for 3 hours on Monday, then does nothing for the rest of the week. Person B studies for 15 minutes every single day. After 3 months, Person B is fluent. Person A has made almost no progress. Why? Because Person A's brain forgot most of what they learned. But Person B's brain was constantly reinforcing what they learned. Person B's brain was making connections every single day. This is the power of consistency. This is what will make you fluent. So let me give you a practical daily routine that you can follow starting today. This routine is simple, it is achievable, it does not require hours of your time, it requires discipline. Morning time. When you wake up, listen for 10 minutes. You can listen while you drink tea or coffee. You can listen while you shower. You can listen while you get dressed. Just 10 minutes of listening to simple English. Listen to a conversation. Listen to someone describing their day. Listen to anything simple and clear. Afternoon time. Sometime during your day, speak for 10 minutes. This is your speaking practice. You can speak alone. You can speak to yourself in the mirror. You can speak while you are cooking or walking. Use small sentences. Talk about your day. Describe what you're seeing. Repeat sentences you heard in the morning. Just 10 minutes. Evening time. Before you sleep, think in English for 10 minutes. Close your eyes and think about your day in English. Think about what you did. Think about how you felt. Think about what you learned. This is your thinking practice. This is when your brain will process everything and prepare for deep learning while you sleep. That is 30 minutes total. 30 minutes every single day. If you do this, I am telling you with complete honesty, your life will change. In 1 month, you will notice improvement. In 3 months, you will be shocked at how much you understand. In 6 months, you will barely recognize yourself. But here is the key. It must be every single day. Not Monday to Friday and then weekend off. Not 5 days a week. Every single day. Even on days when you are tired. Even on days when you do not feel like it. Especially on those days. Because that is when discipline matters. That is when you prove to yourself that you are serious. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Discipline is what takes you from dreaming to doing. Now let me talk about patience. This is hard to hear, but you need to hear it. Do not expect miracles in 1 week. Do not expect fluency in 1 month. Fluency takes time. Real, deep, lasting fluency takes months. It takes consistency over months. But here is what is true. Every single day you are improving. You cannot see it. You cannot measure it. But it is happening. Think of it like planting a seed. You plant it. You water it every day. You do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You would destroy it that way. You trust the process. You trust that growth is happening beneath the soil even though you cannot see it. Then one day, you see a tiny green shoot coming out of the ground. Then you see leaves. Then you see a flower. Growth was always happening. You just could not see it until the plant was big enough. The same is true with English. You are watering your English every day. Trust the process. Do not dig it up by checking your progress every day. Just keep watering, keep practicing. One day, the growth will be visible and undeniable. Now, let me address something that kills many learners' progress. Comparison. You are comparing yourself with others. You are thinking, why can that person speak English so well and I cannot? You are watching YouTube videos of fluent English speakers and thinking, I will never be like that. Stop. Stop right now. Some people learn fast. Some people learn slowly. Some people have been studying for 5 years. Some people have been studying for 6 months. You do not know their journey. You do not know their background. You do not know how many hours they have put in. Comparing yourself with them is not helpful. It is destructive. It makes you feel bad. It makes you want to quit. Focus on your progress instead. Yesterday you knew 10 words. Today you know 20. That is growth. Last month you could not understand a simple conversation. This month you understood some of it. That is growth. Compare yourself with who you were, not with who someone else is. Your journey is your own. Your timeline is your own. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Now I want to redefine failure for you. Real failure is not making a mistake. Real failure is not speaking imperfect English. Real failure is quitting. Real failure is giving up. Real failure is staying silent. Many people think failure is falling. But failure is not falling. Failure is staying on the ground after you fall and deciding not to get up. So if you make a mistake, that is not failure. That is learning. If you speak broken English, that is not failure. That is trying. If you think in English and it feels slow and forced, that is not failure. That is building. The only real failure is if you stop. The only real failure is if you give up. So promise yourself right now, you will not quit. No matter how hard it feels, no matter how slow the progress seems, no matter how many mistakes you make, you will keep going. Because quitting is the only real failure. Now let me paint a picture for you. Imagine yourself 6 months from today. You have practiced every single day. You have listened every morning. You have spoken every afternoon. You have thought in English every evening. What is different? You understand English so much better. You understand movies without subtitles. You understand conversations with less effort. You understand your own thoughts in English. You can speak more easily. Words come faster. Your sentences are longer. Your confidence is so much higher. You are not afraid to speak anymore. People notice the difference in you. Something inside you has changed. You carry yourself differently. You speak with authority. You believe in yourself more. But here's the most important part. You know that you did this. You did not wait for perfect conditions. You did not wait to feel ready. You started small. You stayed consistent. You trusted the process, and it worked. You are fluent now. Not perfect, but confident. Not fast, but clear. Not without mistakes, but without fear. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine yourself 6 months from today if you do nothing. If you close this video and forget about it. If you say, I will start tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. If you watch videos but do not practice. If you collect resources but do not use them. What is different? Nothing. You are exactly the same. You still cannot speak English. You still feel the same fear. You still feel stuck. Time has passed, but you have not grown. Time passes anyway. The question is, will you grow with time? Will you be different in 6 months? The answer is in your hands right now. The answer is in the decision you make today. So here is what I want you to do. Do not wait. Start today. Pick one thing. Listen for 10 minutes. Or speak one sentence. Or think one thought in English. Just one thing, that is all. Tomorrow, do it again, and the day after. Build your routine. Build your habit. Build your fluency brick by brick, day by day, sentence by sentence. Your fluency is not coming. It is already coming. With every day you practice, you are becoming fluent. This is not the beginning of your journey. This is not the beginning of your journey. This is the continuation of something that started the moment you decided you wanted to change. And that decision, that courage, is already making you fluent. Now, before you leave, do 3 things. First, subscribe to this channel because we have more content coming. Second, like this video if it helped you. Third, comment below. Write 1 sentence in English. Just 1 simple sentence. I am learning English. Share it with me. Your voice matters. Your effort matters. Thank you for being here. I believe in you. Keep speaking. Keep growing. I will see you in the next video. Go!